My life's all about balance. If you don't enjoy something, you're not going to be good at it. You're not going to get that inner peace out of it. So for me, everything I do, I try and enjoy it, but also try and take it seriously.
Is it something you want to do, focus on one position and specifically fullback? What attracts you to that?
Yeah, definitely. I think since I played for the Lions, I played fullback, and that was like the first position I played first class rugby at, and I enjoyed it a lot. It suits me, it suits my characteristics and my attributes better, and I feel more comfortable there. I'm a player who likes contact and the aggressive part of rugby, so that's where I like the midfield and a bit of a more playmaking role. But luckily, as a fullback, I also like to play make and be in the backline a lot and act like a second fly in the backline.
Did you ever think, wow, I can't believe I'm here? Did you think it was too soon?
I'm very blessed to be able to play test match rugby at the age of 21, and that's also again a challenge for me, is to not be a flash in the pan, but to work even harder now to try and maintain that position and to become the best in the world.
Kicking for goal, you enjoyed that pressure as well?
Kicking for poles is an extra challenge, and it brings another dimension to your game. Yeah, so I've been training hard with Elton in the off-season now. It's always good because I think a penalty on the 55 or on the 50 meters psychologically damages another team, and when you consistently get it right, you're even going to put more pressure on another team because they know they can't make any errors. So then it goes further. They won't send people into the breakdown, so they have quicker ball and you have more space. So I think it's a big factor in rugby if you can slot the long range penalties. I don't like too much of a role model, because if you look up to someone too much, you're always going to inhibit your potential, and you're going to limit what you can achieve one day. But Andre was a Rolls Royce of fullbacks, always safe, always sound, tactically very good, tough as nails, like when he broke his hand, still play the rest of the World Cup. And then you get someone like Christian Cullen, that's one of the best attacking players rugby I feel has ever seen, but in that era of the game. So I try and have a mixture between those two players if it can be the ideal fullback.
Can we try some of the movement shots?
Yes, you're stepping forward and about to.
How's it been gelling with your teammates on and off the field?
It's great to be surrounded by world-class players, especially like Brian and Gio and even Joe, that's been around the park so long. You can't get complacent in your life, and you need to challenge it the whole time so you can become the best player and person that you can be. I've also learned in this 4 years I've played first class rugby is that there's always a time and a place to attack and a time and a place to play tactically. So that's why I also feel I can improve my game, is to become a more all-round player. Joining the Stormers was already like a wake-up call to say, like, the guys here are good. You can't look against stats and results. They've been the best defensive team for 4 years now. They've ended in the top of the log, or the top 4 of the log, and you don't achieve that just by not knowing what you're doing. Because the guys here are world-class. You've got to step up to the plate. There's one thing I've experienced: the people in the Western Province are fanatical about their rugby, passionate, and that adds an amount of pressure. But it's also nice knowing you're playing for such a passionate rugby crowd. So you can't blame the fans. You've got to step up to the plate. That's part of the game, and if you can't deal with it, you mustn't play at this level.